minor gypsy jazz ending chords. I'm Robin Nolan, and in this series of videos I'm answering your questions on playing gypsy jazz guitar. And I got a question from Kevin about ending chords, and so I've made this video to show you some minor options, so pieces that are in a minor key, the kind of chords that I would use to make the piece round off really nicely. So if we're again, depending on what key we're in, there's certain chords which sound better. So let's, for example, do some ones in A minor. Say it's at the end of minor swing, and you've got that last lick which goes. So for example, in A minor, one which sounds off the bat, which sounds great, is just A minor 6. So it's just the campfire A minor there. And then the pinky takes the F sharp on the 2nd fret. It's always going to sound great on the guitar. You know, you've got the A minor. Yeah, so you're going to come, and the ending chord comes after the ending lick. You know what I mean? So you've gone something like, and that's where you play the ending chord. And you've got to make sure you play it nice and relaxed in time. So it's ba-da, 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 and strum through it and let the ending chord ring, because then you can hear the notes. Some other ending chords that I might use. This is a really cool one. I've been using that a lot recently. So the open A, pinky on the C, 3rd finger on the E, then you've got barred on the B and E string, F sharp and B. So that kind of sound. So it'd be something. Yeah, it's got quite a nice sound. If you're in D minor, the James Bond chord sounds great. It does sound good in any key, but D minor especially, because you've got this voicing, which is the minor major sound. So if you're in a piece which is coming back into E minor, I'm using, for D minor, I'm using open A, F, A, C sharp and E. I use that chord quite a lot when I'm in D minor as an ending chord. You can use the same kind of sound here, which is F, A, C sharp, E, A. That's kind of easy because it's kind of like a diagonal shape. So again, in context, say you come into an end of a piece like Clair de Lune, which is in D minor, so you might be going. There, with that chord, with the other chord. That sounds really nice. So for the A minor again, we're going. That sounds good. This chord with the 6 and the 9. You can finger that. You can also bar those two notes, but the notes are A, C, F sharp, and B. That's got a really great open classic gypsy sound there. That's an A minor, D minor. There, that's got a great sound. We also played that, remember that one? It's quite interesting. And sometimes I go, which is really, you know, I've no clue what the theory behind that is, but with ending chords, it's kind of like, you've kind of got a license to kind of make it more weird and obscure, when usually during the piece, you kind of keep it pretty, you know, in tune harmonically, but at the ending chord, you can kind of go, and it's like, what does that mean? How does that make you feel? You know, so it's like that chord was. A, C, A, C. Then you got the D sharp, G sharp, and B. So that sounds funny. One other thing which really works on a minor key, say you're ending in D minor, you can actually end on a completely different chord, a dominant 7th chord, a 4th up. So if you're in D minor, you can end on a G7 type chord. and that gives a whole new sound. And with that chord, it's definitely worth telling the bass player or telling your rhythm guy that you're going to do that at the end of a piece. So say you come in at the end of a piece in D minor and it's coming a minor 2-5-1. And then you might go. It's kind of that really ending final chord, and you can use the dominant 7th or 4th up. So if you're in D minor, a G7 works. If you're in E minor, an A7 works. G minor, a C7 works. So you finish a piece in G minor. You finish with the dominant 7th or 4th up. That's quite a cool sound. So there's lots more. That's just a few options to get you going. And I think it's worth thinking about the chord you're going to end on and trying to kind of getting used to using these kind of ending chords, because they really settle the piece right at the end for the listener and add that extra bit of class to it. So there you go, Kevin. There's some ending chords for you. If you've got a question, then please send me an email at questions@gypsyjazzsecrets.com, and I'll be happy to make a video for you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. I'll see you real soon.